Hey guys, VoyMonk here. Doing another video vlog. Today I wanted to talk about loneliness. Not the kind you feel in a crowd. I mean, the one that sits on your chest when you're alone, even when you're used to it. That's something I could say that can explain me in a lot of different ways. And we talk about loneliness epidemics, but most of the time we frame it like it's just about people, not having someone. I think it's deeper than that. People expect less now. They don't expect connection to be deep. They just want it to be fast, easy, instant, like a phone or an app or a program. But real relationships don't move that way. They take presence, patience. They require silence, waiting, and observing. You don't build trust with dopamine, in my experience. You build it with time. I've seen this in myself. Times I've wanted to have instant closeness just to feel okay, but it never works. It collapses under the weight of expectations. So we end up with more alone, more detached, more primed for performance than presence. If you're lonely, as the general saying, you're really lonely, try expecting less from the moment and more from the process. Let people unfold, let time do its job, and let your heart beat a little slower. That's what I say to myself when I'm feeling this way or having this experience. And in my last vlog, I also talked about specifically your mind, time, and the other resources, not necessarily in that order, but time is the one currency you spend and you don't get it back. And I think people know this, which is why sometimes some of the greatest anger that happens in relationships has to do with, squandered or wasted time, whether it's their time usually that angers a person or it's time altogether. But I do say that for the most part, it's important to be the presence of mind, which is a primary focus, a primary pillar or, part of the foundation of this channel. Like I said, you don't get your time back. And when it comes to your mind, well, I'm sure you know the saying, of all the things I've missed that I've lost, it's my mind I miss the most. That's paraphrasing. I don't know if that's word for word, but I think you get it. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about this Wednesday, last week in October. I love October. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I don't know, maybe at the core why. I love that it's autumn. I love that the leaves are changing. I love that summer is over and it's cool outside. I know I'm weird like that. But what are your experiences in terms of loneliness, and how do you feel that it's eventually addressed and worked out? Like I said, I share my experiences. I'm not pontificating or telling anyone what to do. Just having a moment, sharing an idea that's in my head right now. Until next time, take care.